Hello and welcome to game number 2 of today for StarLadder Star Series, and we are here with Na'Vi and Absolute Legends. That's right, it's gonna be a Na'Vi on the dire side, Absolute Legends on the Radiant side, and it's just the best out of one. These teams are of course fighting for the points on the table. Now there's a couple of things that we can say about that, and to do that I'm actually gonna give you just this screen for a second so that you can see all the points. The thing for Na'Vi is they have got only 12 points, they have lost 4 games in total. Their chances to go to Kiev all depend on two things. They have to win everything still, but then they're not there yet. They have to have other people lose as well. For Absolute Legends, they still have only 4 losses as well, and they have not got that many games played. In theory, they could still get higher, but they still have a lot of games to play. So it also depends for them on this game and a lot of other teams as well. And more importantly, tomorrow Absolute Legends will be facing against No Tidehunter. Just so you see these, I'm gonna get them out of here so you see the draft. But tomorrow Absolute Legends will be up against No Tidehunter, and that game is also very important to Na'Vi. So I'm curious to see how this game is gonna go. If Na'Vi can win, then they still have a chance. If Absolute Legends can win, they still have a chance. But the thing about both of these teams is they don't have their chances in their own hands anymore. So it's difficult for both teams. Like, how can you play in a tournament and then all of a sudden, if you're gonna get ahead, it's no longer your own hands? Well, we'll see. We'll see who's gonna be still having a chance at all. As we will see Na'Vi picking up the Nyx Assassin and a Lifestealer. They do love their Lifestealer lately. We have got a Darkseer, the Mac has been banned out together with the Coddle and the Wisp. And therefore had the Batrider as the first pick for Absolute Legends, and Rubik as the pick for Absolute Legends as well. And as you can see, of course, no Link. There's Link and DD. I'm not entirely sure. But Cinderin is starting in for Absolute Legends today. So we'll see him play that. We have got the Bane pick up, of course, a great one against the Lifestealer, and also the Rubik, which is basically one of these semi-counters against the Bane, because you can steal that Fiend script, but now they're on the same team. So Na'Vi just has to deal with that, and well, we're gonna see how they're gonna be doing that. We have got the pickup from the Nature's Prophet from Na'Vi. Instantly respect ban for Absolute Legends. They do not want to deal with that Dandy Storm Spirit. Of course, he has played that hero quite a bit lately, so they do not want to play against it, and they ban it out, and we're going to see what Na'Vi is going to ban out. I mean, for Absolute Legends so far, the Rubik and the Bane, basically 2 heroes being played as support. We know that the Batrider can fulfill multiple roles, but maybe for easy thinking purposes, we're going to just assume that the Batrider is going to be going into the mid lane. And then Absolute Legends still needs an off lane and a carry, so
10 seconds
those are the ones that Na'Vi are going to be banning out. Maybe something like a Beastmaster or something, as a Roar is also very annoying to the Lifestealer, or maybe something like they don't want to get shackled, like a Windrunner. You know, it's those kind of heroes that we might see getting banned out. Puck is still in the pool as well, also a hero that we have seen given a lot of playtime lately, and could therefore be banned out, considering that silence is also pretty annoying to deal with, but we'll see. Na'Vi are taking their time, they're actually taking into their bonus time. Absolute Legends on their side, they know that Lifestealer is going to be farming, Nature's Prophet is going to be either on the safe or on the long lane, or on the safe lane solo, which is what Na'Vi has done as well in the past. But basically, a lot of openness for that hero, and Nyx Assassin as support, of course, so we can see them banning out Dendy's heroes, the mid laners. So maybe a Queen of Pain and a Puck also for them to be banned out, or, you know, the ones that are able to deal with the Batrider. That is it. Turn up the volume, someone says. If other people say that as well, then let me know which kind of volume. I can't turn up my microphone, unfortunately. This is the max that it can be. So, that's that.
10 seconds
but yeah, if there's more people thinking that it's too low, then that's that. And we have a Queen of Pain that still gets banned out, as expected. It's the Lone Root, by the way, that got banned out by Na'Vi. So that's the solo lane, and a carry in the form of a Phantom Lancer, which they didn't want to deal with. Of course, Phantom Lancer is a hero that can deal very well with that Lifestealer. So that is going to be the carry that Na'Vi does not want to face. I mean, there's still a lot of other ones that can counter that Lifestealer. I mean, in theory, if you have got yourself a Faceless Void, If he jumps on that up on that lifestealer, then you know he's dead, rage or not. You're gonna die.
Ten seconds remaining.
Last ban out for Absolute Legends.
Remaining.
And there's a Shadow Demon, so that's another support that Absolute Legends doesn't want to be facing. I mean, they've got already the two of the stronger supports. Shadow Demon can be considered in that same list, like Rubik Bane, Shadow Demon, yeah, those three I would say, and the Nyx Assassin and the Wisp, of course, and the Coddle. But those are normally banned out, so I'm not gonna say those. But yeah, that's kind of the same lines of the support. So. That's the one that I do not want to face anymore. And the Gyrocopter is the last one for Na'Vi to ban out. A hero that goes very well together with the Bane, of course. But of course, that's not the only hero that goes well together with the Bane. There is still the Puck, so that is going to be the one that Na'Vi is going to be up against. And Puck and Bedride are both heroes that could do either solo lanes or mid lanes. So I'm kind of curious to see who's going to go where. I'm kind of expecting to see Bedrider on the solo long lane. Unless, well, depends also on the last carry for Absolute Legends. If they're gonna be having a carry that could very well be on aggressive trial lane, then they might safe lane the Bad Rider, Puck mid.
10 seconds remaining.
And then have a trial lane aggressive. And of course it also depends on what heroes they are expecting from Na'Vi on the middle lane. So nothing is set in stone just yet. And I mean, both teams are very versatile so far in their heroes, as in, we could even see a Nyx Assassin mid, we've seen Nature's Prophet mid, we've seen Lifestealers mid, even though not on the Na'Vi, but we have seen it. It has happened. And we're gonna see what Na'Vi is gonna be picking up next, as they're again ticking into their bonus time. 40 seconds left, I mean plenty of time left to think about what they actually want to be doing, if they want to go for more global stress, or like a Tinker or something like that. Tinker mid is of course something that we've seen Dendy do quite often as well. But they pick up a Lion, so that first, that's gonna be another... oh. I wanted to say that's gonna be another support, but... I think I have seen Na'Vi actually going for a Lion solo mid at some point. Like, the thing about a Lion is that he is together with the Crystal Main, the squishiest of supports. That's that. And he needs levels. I mean, his Finger of Death is really good. And if you have it up
10 seconds
very fast, of course, so if you're on the mid lane getting extra experience,
5 seconds remaining.
then you will, yeah, you will be able to nuke down some people like a Bane and a Rubik. Because they won't be leveling that fast, because they will be on a tri lane. But let's see if that is indeed, well, we'll see when people pick up their heroes. So much options! And I think Absolute Legends also a bit wondering what they're actually going to do with that. For now, let's assume Lion, Lifestealer, and Nyx Assassin on a trial lane, and then Nature's Prophet is going to be on a solo lane, but not in the mid. And we're just missing a mid hero for Na'Vi. Still can be the Tinker. I mean, the thing about the Tinker and the Nature's Prophet in the same team, and then also having a Lifestealer there, and a Nyx Assassin, I'm gonna forget Lion, because Lion is not that mobile, but Nyx Assassin has, of course, his Vendetta can be everywhere on the map, then there can be a Nature's Prophet that can TP in, and a Tinker that can at some point TP in if he gets his boost of travel, and Lifestealer can just infest himself in whoever he wants to, and they'll be able to be all over the map with 4 people in no time. And wow, I just realized, I hope we're gonna see Lifestealer infested in the Nyx Assassin, and they're gonna be Vendetta on someone, and someone is gonna get a Nyx bomb, and it's gonna be fun to watch, or at least once. Depends on how often it happens, of course. If it happens too often, it's not fun anymore for the opposing team, but for now, let's hope that's gonna be the one that we're gonna see. Anti-Mage is gonna be the hero for Absolute Legends, so that's gonna be their carry. It's gonna be a hero on the safe lane, or at least normally it is, and I would expect it to do that, see that here, of course.
10 seconds remaining. 5
Rubik
seconds
Bane, Anti-Mage,
remaining.
and then Bat on the long lane, Puck in the mid lane, but it will all depend on that last hero from Na'Vi. Will it be a Tinker? Will it be something else entirely? I mean, everything is still open for them. They have got their late game, they've got a bit of mid game, they've got a bit of split push potential. And it's a Bounty Hunter, so that is going to be their long lane then, I would think. Yeah, Funny picking up that bounty, and that will mean Dandy Lion. That will still mean Dandy mid. My assumption that I made to make things easier was apparently wrong. Dandy mid Nyx Assassin though, not Lion. Damn. Well, I did mention that it was very open, and we did mention Nyx Assassin already on the mid, so that is going to be happening. And he's going to go for a fast bottle. Havos is going to be playing the Lifestealer, Puppy on the Nature's Prophet, Funnick going to be playing the Bounty Hunter, Kuroki on the Lion, and yeah, then Dendy playing the Nyx Assassin in the mid lane. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, it is Absolute Legends. Unicorn looking like Bane from Batman. Without the head thing, I guess. He is going to be going on the anti-mage, of course, the hard carry for Absolute Legends. Miguel will be playing the Bat Rider. Miracle, you're going to be playing that Puck. Syndron will be on the Bane. He'll be playing a support role in this case, and we have Mania, also a semi-support for him, and he'll be on the Rubik, as everybody is going into the Radiant jungle. And I say everybody because this guy is there, and these guys are also here, but they won't be able to find anybody just yet, I think.
30 seconds to battle.
Nah, they won't. The Treant actually already died. Oh, and that's gonna be Bounty Hunter scouting out some people. Finds himself Miguel. By himself, he thinks. Until he sees a lot of other people around there, so he's okay with that. He's gonna have to repop his Shadow Walk very soon, but he'll be able to do that quite safely. No, they saw him, they saw him. You instantly saw the pinks go around. They know Funnick is around here. Sentry Ward goes down, but they won't be able to catch him. No sir, no can do. Ha! Spidey senses were being placed here by Na'Vi to make sure that that's going to be a tougher time for Miguel. I mean, Miguel, I did say him going onto the long lane top, but of course he's also one of those heroes that can just go into the jungle if he thinks that he can't get anything done top anyway. So he will be indeed doing that. Just trying to farm some in the jungle. Won't be able to get the small camp. It doesn't matter. He can stack the bigger camps, and when he does that, he will be able to just farm them later on, and you'll still be able to get ahead. So Miracle, the Puck versus the Nyx Assassin, both of these, well, at least Miracle shouldn't die. He's a Puck, he's an escape artist. Dendy is just mainly here for the levels. His farm is going to be not as important, though he's of course still want to be wanting to get as much farm as he can have. But he's mainly here for the experience. It's a nice already here, doing nicely though. He doesn't have an escape mechanism. We have actually 4 heroes on the bottom lane right now, with also the Bat Rider coming out to play. Just taking down the neutrals for himself. Funnick, if he can stand close here, then he can be getting some experience, and that will be him getting a lot more than Anti-Mage is getting, because he has a split it. In the meantime, on the top lane, of course, it's a farming host on his Lifestealer. He's not going to get slowed down. Of course, the last time when we saw him farming in a safe lane solo, without anybody up against him, we saw a 9-minute Radiance. Now, this was, of course, on a different hero. But I'm quite curious to see how he's going to be doing this time. Sentry Ward being placed. Do they have more? No, this is all the Sentry Wards that they have. So let's see how Funnick is going to be dealing with that one. Of course, there's going to be telekinesis, but they need to have more. They have a Nightmare to set things up and a telekinesis, and that is it. After the telekinesis, they have to try and chase him down. They have to run him down, and so they have to wait until they actually can get him here. But of course, Funnick is not born yesterday. He knows how to avoid tricky situations, so he will not be put in that position most likely. I think that Sentry Ward is not going to be amounting to anything. In the meantime, of course, we look to where the first blood might be happening, and I do think we're going to see the first blood happening to where there is a gank. Maybe with Nature's Prophet TPing into the mid lane to help kill off the Puck, but then again, you really want to try to gank the Puck? Because Puck is not one of those heroes that is very easily gankable, as in she's not gankable at all, basically, at least not by that much, unless you use a lot of disables for that. And disables is something that Na'Vi does have, of course, with that Impale as well as with the Earth Spike and the Hex. So they do have that, but they have to use it all. I'm not sure if they really want to do that. You might as well try to go for the bottom lane and try to pick up one of the supports here, because they are, of course, a bit behind there. Because it's Funnick trying to steal some creeps here. Should be able to do that quite safely, actually. But yeah, so far it is Unicorn that has 19 for 4 on the last hits, with 22 for 4 on the Lifestealer. So slightly behind for Unicorn, but not by that much. Just 2 right now. So it is fairly decent. In the meantime, Miracle is 10 for 4, so he's not doing that well. Dendy 9 for 7, also could have been doing better. But yeah, both are not wanting to overextend too much, because overextension, you know, could kill you. And you don't want to get killed. Impale. Just harassment though. A lot of mana still up on Dendy though. He's got that bottle complete, of course. Bounty Hunter is going to be running away from Synderen. He does, of course, have a Nightmare, but he doesn't have any Sentry Wards anymore. But let's see if Funnick can pull the lane back. Or if he's just going to go invisible. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Puppy thinking about maybe TPing in. Oh, Puppy TPing in here. Hello, Miracle. Bye, Miracle. That's first blood. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, bye. Then he picks it up. Harasses Miracle out of the lane. Have Puppy TPing in from behind. And Miracle could not escape anymore. For a second there, I thought Puppy might be trying to snap the courier, but he chose to go for the kill instead. I mean, first blood is quite important as well. And it's gonna be Dendi coming in. Impale hits on Synderen. Synderen is gonna die. One more hit away from dying, or one more Janata actually. Nightmare helping out, but it will still be amounting to a kill. There we go. Dendi picking it up, and Funnick sacrificing his life for a kill for Dendi. In the meantime, Mania is going to be having a lot of trouble here as well from running away from Dendi. That haste rune is really helping him out. Unicorn coming in, Telekinesis helping out. There's a stun up on Funnick also. Nightmare up on Dendi. He is out of mana completely, but do they have enough burst damage to take him down? In the meantime, we'll still see Mania going down, and Dendi will back out. In the meantime, also, something that we didn't really see, but did happen. It was Puppy that went down on the top lane. The Bat Rider picked him up, so that's the one kill that Absolute Legends has on their name. And happened at the same time that Dendi went crazy with the haste rune. Was able to get 2 kills to his name and 1 assist, with Funnick picking up that last kill. I mean, no track kills just yet, but still quite a nice domination for Na'Vi. At the start of the game, we have got them, of course, then ahead of the gold, as well as ahead of the experience. They are winning the farming battle. Unicorn, of course, versus Vos is basically the battle there. But Vos still by himself. As in no one to really fight against, and Unicorn now having to deal with Funnick a bit more, now that Funnick is a bit more ballsy. But he's still getting those last hits. But he has a ring of health, so we will be able to stay alive a bit longer. As we have got a silence up for Dendi, so that Miracle can try to get away. He still has a phase shift, but no more mana. Still 2 bottle charges. No bottle charges for Dendi, but he is going to be fine behind his tower. Miracle is just going to continue last hitting. The last hit battle for this mid lane is 18 to 5, with Dendi being on 14 to 10. But right now, with the kill going the way, oh wait a second, Funnick, Telekinesis back, Fade Bolt going through Funnick. One more hit. Can they get him? Sentry Ward again goes down. And that should be a kill. One more hit. There we go. It is a Unicorn that picks up the kill. He will be taking a lot of damage. Oh, hello, Puppy. Nope. Dendi gonna try to find him. Can't find him though. Vendetta is of course up if Dendi really... Oh. Hello. Hello. And that's a kill. Kill lane's free for Dendi. So that is a kill still on the carry. That's an important one. That is really gonna put Na'Vi in favor of this game if they weren't already. Top lane compared to bottom lane won by Na'Vi. Middle lane won by Na'Vi purely by the kills that Dendi has gotten. And of course the safe lanes, well, if you're gonna be a safe lane solo and you already got yourself a kill and an assist to your name, well, the other safe lane solo, I mean, he's gonna kill the Bat Rider, but he's not really got that much just yet. We're gonna see what kind of impact he's gonna have the moment he gets his Blink Dagger. That's of course something that he wants to have. In the meantime, Bounty Hunter chasing down Synderen. No more sentry wards up them. They don't have anything. No dust, no sentries. He just lands a harassment with the Janata, and that's it. Miracle has level 6 in the meantime as well. Kuroki coming to the mid lane because he wants to have his level 6 as well. I mean, as far as levels go, wait a second. Dream Call, Kuroki turns Miracle into a piglet, into a chicken rather. Telekinesis is still there, and the silence. Kuroki should be going down. That's the thing about a lion. He is just very squishy, but maybe Havos can turn this around because I don't think Mania is that tanky either. Definitely not. There he goes. Picks up the kill. Dendi coming to help out. He doesn't have enough mana to do anything else. Still has a Spike Carapace if he wants to. Yeah, Miracle is gonna be stunned by that Spike Carapace. Pops on the phase shift. Silence up the heroes. But it's only level 1. And that is gonna be him going down with the Vos using his Infest to help out. And then backing off. 6 for 3. In favor of Na'Vi. I mean, yeah, they picked up the Lion, but they paid for it dearly. They paid for it with 2 lives that were not really worth trading for that Lion. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, it is level 6 upon Funnick, so we will be seeing track kills. We will be seeing having Unicorn having a tougher time than he had before, even though he hadn't already had an easy time beforehand. But yeah, Kuroki wants to just help out. There goes the Hex. TP comes in, but there's still the Spiked Earth. Can they kill him off? Track goes off. They want to run Nightmare up on Funnick to save him for later. Unicorn, do you really want to be here? Telekinesis helping out. There comes it, and he just pops his Shadow Walk, and we'll be out of there. In the meantime, Kuroki still running. Puppy coming in as well, trying to help out. Miracle. Gonna have to run away. In the meantime, Track's going off, and it is Funnick that has his bottle, so he's back up to health. Back up to mana. Dream Cold trying to help out. Shuriken Toss not picking up Mania. Nice silence for Funnick, but he is still invisible already again. Telekinesis picks up the fake Dandy. But tons of Funnick, by the way. Nice touch, but I don't think he did it on purpose, but still nice. Mania, of course, still being tracked off. This is dangerous grounds. We have still got 4 heroes of Na'Vi hanging around here like predators trapping a prey. Look at the prey! They're just stuck inside their jungle. They can't really fight this yet. They can't really go out. They have an anti-mage. They need time. Anti-mages need time, and Na'Vi is not willing to give it to them. And in the meantime, they're still a free-farming Lifestealer. And of course, the tracks up on Unicorn make sure that Na'Vi still knows that they're not sitting around here for nothing. Even if they're not going to be able to kill anything, they're at least making sure that Lifestealer is going to farm, Unicorn is not. And if he is, it might cost him his life. Then he has got himself a Vendetta and Impale again. There goes the Hex up on Unicorn. Or flying through, TP incoming from the Bat Rider. Can he find someone? Needs to find someone. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger just yet. Cannot find anybody yet. The Vendetta is there. There's nothing for them to scout the invisibility. No wards. No dusts. And that is going to be Miracle in a lot of trouble. Impales and Earth Spikes flying through. Flame Break trying to help out. Lasso up on Funnick. They find him. They might be able to kill him off. A couple hits needed, and he indeed goes down. Cinnamon picks up the kill. At the same time, it was still Unicorn that went down though. Na'Vi again having a good trade. Solo offlane for the main carry of your opposing team. Yeah, quite decent. And they wasted a lot of time as well for the entire team, and they just used 4 heroes for that. Of course, the Bat Rider was still able to farm as well, but you know, Bat Rider farming is not the same as having a Lifestealer farming. As that was actually just a finger of death. Yep. I think Miracle just showed his face a bit too much, and then all of a sudden, finger of death, no face shift. It's quite instant. You can't really dodge that, or at least you can, but it's tricky to do. So that is Na'Vi even pulling further ahead. They're up to 5k gold in their favor. And we see them also pulling up an experience. There's still only 1 tower down on the board. It is Absolute Legend side. In the meantime, Lifestealer has finished up his Hand of Midas. He's building towards an Armlet, of course. So we're gonna see Funnick landing a track. Puppy TPing as well, as he has also a Vost in his inventory. Well, in him, I guess. And that's 4 heroes all of a sudden. Miracle, what you doing, Miracle? Can he get away? I don't think he can. He gets locked in, gets track kill going towards everybody. Still picked up the Nature's Prophet with also Cinnamon now coming in as well. Impale still hits on 2. This is trouble. Here comes the Rage going for Mania as they're going to be in open wounds. He does have it up again. Goes on it on Cinnamon. There is another track kill for his team. And now is Mania. Telekinesis trying to help out, but is not going to be doing anything. A Vo's double kill, and that's Miguel. He did pop up his lasso, but that's not going to be helping out. Maybe he can still kill off Danny. Tracks being exchanged left and right, and it is still going to be the Jinada van Funnick picking up another kill, and that is actually 5 heroes down to the top lane. I mean, the global strat from Na'Vi, the thing that I said that they could be doing, that's exactly what they are doing. So the only person that's not really mobile is Kuroki, but he sticked on the bottom lane during that encounter. Really, that's no really surprise. But yeah, you have the Vendetta, you have the Lifestealer that can infest in something. I gave it as an example for with the Tiny during the draft. I said Tiny, I mean Tinker, yeah, Tinker. But you know, there's still the same case with having a Bounty Hunter that's also very mobile, and of course just infest in the Nature's Prophet, who also got himself a Hand of Midas. So even though they pick up Hand of Midases, which basically indicates that they don't want to be making it all, or they want to be not having a too short game, they're still having very much early game dominance going on right here. Dandy in the meantime has almost finished up his Dagon, and we'll probably see him finishing off that one fairly soon. Gonna see Funnick scouting things out. Of course, he is gonna be the #1 scouting machine, and if he finds himself a target or two, or you know, he can be helped instantly by Puppy or by someone else. It's actually gonna be, he's gonna be just picking up a solo kill on Mania, and he is gonna be putting a Nightmare now as well. The track is on there. Impale still hits, and that is a Mana Void Unicorn. Picking up a kill. Buyback from Phonic though. Wants to be here. Dendy backing out. By the way, that was a track kill going the way of Absolute Legends. That's something that we must not forget. All the kills that Na'Vi is getting, the track kill, getting extra gold on their name. But as soon as Rubik steals that track, that is a big difference. Hello, Poppy and Havos. Miracle, I think you have to say bye. He tries to dodge it. He might be able to, but Mania, he came in to try and help his teammate. Can't do it. Aerospike still hits. Just a vision that was there gives them the kill, and Poppy picking it up. 16 to 6, 5 heroes of Na'Vi on the bottom lane. Kuroki still sitting around here. He didn't even get assists on those kills. He's just been pushing here and getting farm, getting levels, or trying to at least. Since he is not one of those heroes that can be all over the map, he'll just be on the bottom lane. It'll be fine. Armlet now ready up on the lifestealer, picked himself up with Oblivion Staff, so Orchid is going to be on the way. Of course, Orchid is going to be very handy up against that Puck, for example. Just to make sure that he can't, because Puck is kind of a control freak. He has got, of course, that dream coil and the silence and everything. So making sure that he can't do that is pretty big, as well as, of course, not getting Lassoed, not getting Fiend Script, you name it. It's all very nice to have. Bounty Hunter, so far, just Aura build. At least picks up drums. Might still be picking up Assault Grass or BKB or Desolator, still depending on how much ahead he feels. Probably quite ahead. Hello, bye. That was Kuroki. He was in the jungle at the wrong place, wrong time. Finally decided to rotate from his bottom lane. Gets picked up for it instantly. But then again, it's only a lion kill, and I do believe that was a smoke use for that one. Oh, Central Ward will scout out Phonic soon. Telekinesis will help out. Oh, he went invisible instead. That's also nice to see. And Phonic now knows that there's a Central Ward around there. Miracle picked himself up in no talisman. I don't think he's gonna go for a Dagon, but he doesn't really have anything else either. He'd of course died 5 times. Not really ideal to be having, as we have got Synderen and Mania both have a smoke in their inventory, but nothing else really. Unicorn. Oh, wait a second. Dandy infested with the Vos. Want to go for Unicorn. Do they have enough shutdown? Yes, they do. And Impale should be there, and that's a kill. No track needed. No track needed. Quick pickup for Na'Vi on the hard carry of their team, and that's gonna be a Dagon up for Dendy helping out. In the meantime, it is gonna be a Fiend's Grip up on Phonic, and he will go down if he's not careful. There he goes, Synderen picking up the kill. Now Kuroki is gonna run for his life. Can he do so though? He is, of course, just a lion with blue boots, grey boots, but rather blue boots. What am I saying? Double kill for Synderen. Open moves now up on Miguel. Zavos chase him down. Can he get him though? There is a lasso again also. He might just turn around and try to use it if he wants to. Miguel. Now he gets silenced. Well, now you can't do it anymore. That was the courier, by the way, that just brought that to him. Nice 2-man impale from Dandy. Zap on one. Just hitting up on the other. It is going to be Synderen. That's going to be another one to go down. Absolute Legends. Not having a good game so far. Triple kill for a Vost. This is looking like absolute domination right here. Na'Vi pulling ahead on all fronts. On the farm, on the experience, on the map control. And another infest. And another vendetta. Let's see where they're gonna be going. Bottom lane. Unicorn is already hiding. I mean, this is not a fancy anti-mage. He doesn't have his Battle Fury, even though he still wants. So he did pick up his threads first, so that is not that bad. But he can't find any place to really farm yet. And then he is going to make sure that he is continuing to be on his feet, continuing to having a hard time to find something. And he's already waiting for someone to show themselves. But everybody now is going to be all like, okay, you know what, we need to protect our anti-mage. So they're going to be smoking up behind him. But the only one not doing that is Miracle. Might be paying for that one. But, that's the, yeah, the vendetta over. Wards up. Need to know when they can expect their opponents. Wards up everywhere. We need to kill off Poppy, because Poppy has a gem. Miguel, of course, looking for that lasso. So far, this is just bait from Absolute Legends. They're trying to find a fight. They're gonna have to deal with the next fight. They're gonna have to deal with an Aegis though, because Vos will be able to pick that one up very, 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 very soon. Shadowblade now also up on Poppy. And then he's still looking for those pickoffs. Picks up a haste rune.
Dire's top tower
That's gonna be tier 1 tower. Are they actually gonna try that? Looks like they are. Looks like they are. And showing also that there is at least 4 there. And I don't think Na'Vi is too sad about this. I mean, they want to fight. They're fine with this. Dandy already standing by. Nature's Prophet Ultimate coming in. Here comes Puppy. Here comes Na'Vi. Dandy as well. That's already 1 down. Fiend's Grip though up on Dandy. And Unicorn able to blink away TP out. That's going to be good for them. Mania in the meantime getting picked off just by solo Funnick. In the meantime we see Cinnamon being picked up as well though. Can they find more? Puck gonna try to run himself away from this. He is still having 9 stick charges there. Someone chasing him down with the stun though. With the Hex. Is he fast enough is a question. Puppy TPing in as well. Gonna try to help out. There is gonna be no way out for him. And that is gonna be him going down. Boom. Puppy picking up the kill. 4 heroes going down, of course. Bat Rider was still alive. He jumps himself into the trees. It's gonna be fine. And Unicorn at least able to get himself out of that as well. But he didn't really get anything. They did get the tower, but it was not a tower that they got a lot of gold from because the tower got denied. So that was the first tower going down instead of Na'Vi, and that was the denied tower. And that was a bit of an awkward move by Absolute Legends. I mean, we know, and I think they know too, that oh, Unicorn. Tracks, hexes, disables, and a kill. Funnick picking up the kill. And that's gonna be an anti-mage that died 5 times already. Open wounds on the sidelines. Gonna be hitting up on Cinderin, pops himself in a nightmare, but I don't think it's only for short duration. I mean, the rage is there, you can just hit that. Silence up on Mania, here comes Dandy. Impale gonna hit up on Miguel. Is there gonna be enough damage? The Dagon just helps killing off the Rubik, and that's also the Bat Rider going down to Foes. Or to get a triple kill. Can he get an ultra kill? One more hit. Yes, he does. He gets an ultra kill. 4,500 gold in his inventory, and he's just standing there taking the tower like a man because he can arm the toggle anyway.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And he does exactly that. Arm the toggling for the win. That's right. Now he toggles it off and he can just get some more HP there. And I mean, what is Unicorn gonna do? What is Cinderin gonna do? They can't do anything. They know that there's an Aegis up on the force, so even if he goes down, it doesn't really matter. Open wounds. Cinderin already getting silenced up. This is not a rampage anymore, but he can try to go for another one, I guess. Blinken, Lasso, Funnick gets dragged back to the fountain, but by this time, if you're gonna have to need the fountain's help to get your kills, what kind of state is that game in then? What does that say about your game? You don't have enough damage to take anything down yourself. You're gonna have a fountain there? Miguel gonna drop as well this game. It looks to be so over. Na'Vi, they're just enjoying their time in their enemy's base. They don't really have to go out, and if they do, that's just by their own choice. They can't really kill off more tier 3s though, because they have to kill off the tier 2s first, so that's why we see them not roaming towards other barracks, of course.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
More people just back off. Puppy and Kuroki back towards the base. Gem of Truth head now up on Kuroki. And 4,100 gold up on a Nature's Prophet. I mean, the gold graph, 2,500 gold in favor of Na'Vi. Experience graph is going to be almost almost 30k in their favor. And that's, yeah, that's big. And the only thing that Absolute Legends can hope to do is hope that Na'Vi makes a mistake, that they're going to be too greedy or something. And then that they're going to be able to pick off a hero or two. And then make sure that Na'Vi cannot push into the base. Fiend's Grip of Host, he might actually drop here. He's got a Rapier as well, by the way. Just picked that one up. But he's going to be fine. He also still has the Aegis, so he's just fine. He is just fine. No rush. Absolute Legends on their way to run for their lives. I mean, with that Rapier on the floor, they might actually still have a chance. If they can get Havos down twice,
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
they might be able to hold this. They might be able to get a Rapier up on their anti-mage, and that would change things. Open wounds, Mania, 1 hit, 2 hit. Well, that's 1 down. 4 to go, Havos, 4 to go. Buildings first, because buildings are nice. Silence up, Miracle. Getting tracked up as well, Cinderin. Oh, he's actually taking a lot longer to take down. Open wounds is gonna help out though. 1 more hit, there we go. That's a double kill for him. Last 2 up on the post though, in the fountain with you. 1 death. Can they get him again? Can they get him again is the question. There's no Force Staff, and the entire Na'Vi team is trying to help save their teammate, and the Impales and the Earth Spikes help out. 1 actually died. That was the anti-mage that went down in his own fountain. The smoke already popped, but they know that they're there. Avos gonna be helping, killing on Mania. One hit to it. That's him again. Dendy taking a lot of damage. Avos, this is not your fountain. You have got a rapier. You should not die right now. One hit. Whoa, that was so close. Armlet toggling. Cinnamon though, he was slightly too greedy for that one, and he goes down. Avos armlet toggles because he can. Triple kill for Avos still though. Still no rampage, just saying. And this is just Na'Vi farming the fountain because they're no longer caring about the buildings that much. Funnick gonna be running away from Unicorn. Not sure what Unicorn is trying to accomplish here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They
attack.
really want to take him down, where it's all over. Oh, but blink forward. Hello, Danny. Bye, Miguel. Miracle in trouble next to has his phase shift, of course. Gonna try to help out. Not really gonna be able to do that much. In the meantime, it's gonna be a double hit again up on the Rubik, who goes down to a Avos. That shouldn't be coming as a surprise, and that's gonna be hello puppy. Hey, he also got a rapier. Fun times. Rapiers for everybody. But that's just, I mean, hey, rapier. A rapier on the line. Now the thing about that is, of course, it doesn't work on him. And if they kill him off, they will still get him. But yeah, this game is so over. Why are they not killing buildings? More Dagon levels for Dendy. Let's see if we can have more rapiers.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Put the travel on
Radiant's
Lifestealer
middle
though.
tower
Kuroki doesn't want to give the rapier back.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
I
attack.
wouldn't. Looks cool on your inventory on the end screen,
Radiant's
dude.
middle barracks has fallen.
Gotta fight for that.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, he gets it back.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Order from Puppy. Stop fighting now, kids. Just give the rapier. Track up on Miracle. Fiend's grip up on a host. Impale though, Miracle. He is already dead, and there's Sin and Ortho going dead. For a second there, I was hopeful, but then no. Track up on Miracle, but you know,
Radiant's middle tower is
what's that
under
gonna
attack.
do? Open wounds. All that to seal a spell. Maybe this time though. Maybe this time they'll get the rapier. Avos will go down, but there's nobody to pick the rapier up. Courier has it. No. No, he did pick it up. Funny pick it up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And finally they're ending the game.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So that was an interesting game. Yay! No GG just called, but I think I can call this GG, people. So that will mean that Na'Vi gets 3 extra points to their name, and Absolute Legends is still in the, well,
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
no longer. They no longer really have a chance to go to Kiev, I would say. Unless every other team starts losing all their matches, but reality says no. They're not gonna go to Kiev. We'll see another match coming up right after this one. It's gonna be Foda taking on Mouse Sports. Also a best out of 1 game. We're gonna be ending the day with 3D Max taking on 4FC. So stick around for those 2 games for StarLadder Season 4. With hopefully more even matches than we have seen so far today, because both fights so far have been quite one-sided. Anyways, stick around. More Dota 2 incoming right next. Don't go anywhere.